This is all pre-chicken coop. This is July 22nd. It's a beautiful day. Cincinnati, Ohio, and just gorgeous, like 72 degrees or something. And there's literally no, like, humidity. It's been horribly hot. So hot and humid. And the fires from Canada make it hard to breathe. It just felt like a sauna in here. So it's about time to finish pulling up all the potatoes. And the kitty was over there chasing a bird a second ago. Yeah, all this still hasn't been removed. That was supposed to be my pepper garden this year. Bird took off, didn't she? Yeah, she's gone. Okay, so the pink popcorn. Looks like they're wearing pink wigs now. Okay, stepped on the cat. Her tail. They stay right under your feet, though, in my defense. Okay, so those were really bright pink a couple days ago. I thought all corn only had one ear per stalk, but apparently not. And this chap, look at that, just going for it. Probably 12 feet tall. That's a 6-foot fence. So, I don't know, 10 at least. But these corns have several ears on each stalk. And I don't expect to pop them or anything. I just was growing it because they're cool. And I will, you know, maybe decorate with them or something. You just can't keep this place weeded, I tell you. Not with this heat. But, excuse my shadow. Finally, all these sunflowers are doing something. Roses have been here 3 years. It's so gigantic now. A couple more sunflowers. We're going to skip the compost pile that I couldn't manage this year because of the heat. But these spoon tomatoes also are a new one for me. I really had no idea. They are monsters. They grow in this really wide growth pattern. And there's so many little teeny blossoms on them. There's 2 of them here, and I could have really got away with just planting one and planting them in their own space instead of with this cherry tomato. That girl's in the middle just trying to hold her own. Bookend with these 2 spoon tomatoes. And my marigolds could have been spaced a little better. That's alright. Oh, I will pay attention to this volunteer squash. It's gigantic. And it's coming out the compost pile. And there are a number of these white patty pan type. So cute. I love cutting those. The sun just keeps finding my shadow or making my shadow. Anyway, also the first time I've ever grown nasturtium. Yeah, see? There's my shadow again. But anyway, look, spoon tomatoes just coming out. It's my arch. Yep, potatoes are ready to pull. I only pulled 1/4 of this bed, and I got like 15 pounds of tomatoes. This is only like a 3x8 bed. But this little darling might end up doing something. Stunted with all the crazy cold this spring. Had my seedlings outside. And they were just pummeled by cool rain and cold temperatures. I should have took them back in. But I was tired of taking them in and out, y'all. Just tired of it. It was crazy, but I'm waiting. Look at all these baby blossoms. They're going to be micro. But I don't see any forming yet. I don't know. Is there such a thing as the blossoms just being too tiny? But they self-pollinate, I think. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. But it's just been so hot. I'm surprised the blossoms haven't just burned up and fallen off. I don't know which kind this is. But there's a tag down there somewhere. I put like 3 of the same ones in this area. And one that gets a lot of sun. And one that doesn't. Anyway, let's move on. Just a few short tomatoes on this side and ginormous ones on this side. Crazy. Just, it's a sunshine thing, obviously. Volunteer squash. Some lemon queen sunflowers are right in here. Chocolate cherry sunflowers right in here. And I took a sucker off of a tie-dye and started that little tie-dye there. Got some cayennes over there. Actually, I'm wrong. Those are 5 shishitos. And the cayennes are over there trying to survive with the spoons as well. I don't know. They'll get a whole lot of sun here in a minute. But let's just take a second and admire this gigantic potato-leafed beefsteak. I've never grown a beefsteak. I did not know. They were such a bully. Come on now. And anytime you try to mess with it, it breaks. So I've been leaving it. But it's also smothering a Berkeley tie-dye in here and a jet star. You can't really see either one of those plants. But I promise they're here. So, there's my tie-dye. There's my jet star. I still keep them pruned underneath so they can get some flow. Gotta have some flow. And this sunflower that's really close to the fence isn't real big. This one that's in the sun all day, well, among the sweet potatoes, this sunflower has been the garden's arm candy all year, growing so fast. Not a good spot for the 2 blueberry bushes I got down there, really. But you learn. I won't put tomatoes there again. I know that. Here's my lumber yard. I'm about to build a chicken coop. I already bought a shipping freight, like box crate thing. 6-sided deal. I'll show you that. It's over there in a minute. And that's going to be the coop. But all this is going to be some kind of a run, some kind of a roof. Okay, first time growing loofah. I know you can't see because of the grass, but it's just been too damn hot. Okay, so loofah. First time growing that. She's growing up the trellis, finally. This one. That one is a red fluted heirloom. Saved seed from the grocery store, and maybe it's gonna do something in time. This is a Brussels sprout that got chomped by a bunny right when it was barely coming up, so I'm surprised it's even doing anything. But this apparently is like the pest trap area, because they're loving all this stuff, but they're not messing with anything else. Some bush cucumber. I did not know that style cucumber just grows close to the ground like that. You can see there's a ton of blossoms underneath the plant canopy. So we're going to go over there and see if there's any that are ripe. Celosia. right there. I can't tell where the camera's shooting because I'm out here again at the wrong time, but that's okay. This is just for me to keep records and to show y'all what's going on if you're interested. Oh, there are some tomatoes on here, but I don't know what kind it is. It was a tomato that's, you know, some kind of a bush tomato. It was extra. The plant tag fell off. So I wasn't going to sell it at the plant sale. Not knowing what kind it was, you know. Let's see. Oh, there is a cucumber. Looky there. Cool. I got one other one like this. I don't know, like a week ago. We'll put it on the table. And it was the sweetest little cucumber. Tasted so good. So let's see. Get this broccoli rabe out the way. See if we can get another one. Okay. I wanted. Oh, it's gonna try to go up the trellis. Okay. Cool. Anyway, I wanted something small and sweet. So, it's kind of what I'm getting with these. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's just the weirdest little growth habit. I don't know. Little clusters. Let me fix this. Okay. I didn't mean to have it on Zoom that long. Anyway, I'm perfectly professional with this camera. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll try getting them little like this. I don't know. See if they're good little. Who knows? And this is my container garden that's, gosh, getting beat up with the heat. Look at that celosia just drooping and wilting. Even the comfrey is over the heat. Excuse me. Orange Wonder snaps. Didn't like the heat very much, but they might do something. Comfrey and peppers and some mystery squash. These flowers looked good earlier on, but they're like, I don't know, they're over it. Right there's a bleeding heart bush that I'm trying to get to come along. Got it off Etsy. Little bare root cutting. So I'm impressed. She's doing alright. This celosia seems okay. They're not growing outward though. Their growth is just straight up. Yeah. Bachelor buttons. First time I've ever grown them. I know they're edible. Well, that's pretty. That's maybe my second bloom. The Orange Wonder Snapdragons are so cute, but I didn't get to see much. Pepper. These are all bell peppers. These cucamelons ain't doing anything. I tell you what, everything I got was stunted. Look at that. Just a little hero trying to become a pepper. Okay, cute. Well. A cucamelon might do something. I mean, I've got till almost Halloween before I'm expected to get a frost. There's the California Wonder, little tiny baby. Okay. So, we've got a little pumpkin patch over here. This is where the coop's gonna go. But look at that. That's a jack-o'-lantern plant. I always get blossoms. but I never get a pumpkin. Now if this big gorgeous blossom doesn't make a pumpkin, because it's had lots of visitors, then I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay? And here's my sugar baby watermelon. And over here are the sweet pumpkin pie pumpkins. And there's 3 of these. And I do have the beginnings of a pumpkin over here. Look at that. I don't know when to pick it, but it's the only one I got. So I need to figure it out when to take it. But I'm not worried about this whole grassy area. The chicks are going to love it. I'm going to be getting 4 girls here in the next few weeks. So I got on Marketplace and I found this shipping crate that has pretty cool buckles. It came from a hospital. I don't know what kind of $1 billion machine came in it, but that crate's pretty dang sturdy. And it makes for a pretty good chicken coop, I bet. And I've already got the mulch. I'm going to be doing the deep bedding. And the run's going to have that mulch. And I'm going to throw some compost in there and some sand. Just all the things. Just like everything else, I kind of learn as I go. And this is really beautiful at night. It is a greenhouse frame. And the plastic is still brand new in the box. But I'm enjoying it right now as a pergola kind of deal. I guess you would call it a pergola. Just some sort of place to be with lights on it. Well, little water feature with Dollar Tree pieces and Marketplace pieces and like a $7 pot and a $12 solar water pump. And my June bearing strawberries are done. My green stalk planter I love. My little wrought iron table. Yep. I noticed in one of Jessica's videos on Roots and Refuge Farm that she has the same set. So, I'm happy about that. And my tools. Gotta love that. Don't go to the thrift store looking for a mailbox and think you have a good deal, because it was $20 and it was a Harley Davidson mailbox. Probably why it was $20, but right after I finished getting all that off and making it pink, I saw over at Walmart that they had brand new ones. Just plain black, which would have been fine. Would have been easier than dealing with the Harley Davidson. It was only like $10. So, you know, you learn. So my herb garden has been doing fabulous. There's a squash in there too. Don't know what kind it is, but my favorite basil is definitely this Miss Buns lemon. Gotta have sage because I've got pasture-raised pork in the freezer. Rosemary. Black opal basil. And then Genovese, of course. Gotta have that one. Okay, well, that's kind of it. I might actually take a couple of these beefsteaks. I mean, because they are massive and heavy. And I don't want to miss out on some, fried green tomatoes. And I would like to take some of the weight off of this. I mean, I know she's built to last, because that's just a beefsteak, but I also would like to give a little sunshine to the Jetstar, and also to the Berkeley tie-dye. Okay, well, definitely a beautiful day in the garden. Love my hose link. If you don't have one, I don't know. Maybe try to budget one in. That's the 82 foot. Yeah, it was 250 almost. But it's great. I got tired of seeing Laura and Aaron with their hose links in their garden, enjoying them so much, without me getting one. No. Had to try it out. Okay. I'm in the path of an airport. So I'll leave you because of the noise of the plane. And I'll leave you with this crazy friend. I don't know what it is. And I don't know if it's friendly or not. But maybe it's here to pollinate all my pumpkins. So we'll leave it go. And that's another water feature. I guess I'll mention that real quick, so I can tell myself about it too in later years. Again, it's a marketplace, Dollar Tree, side of the road trash type of a situation. There is a barrel that I did buy for $10 clearance, but everything else was almost free. Another solar pump. Actually, I'm wrong. This one is electric, but it was still only like $15. So it's not going to quit. It goes at night. And that whole bucket is full of water. And the cord's coming out right there. That was a fire bowl that I painted crazy, like thinking it kind of looked like water, just to see if the birds would come to it. And they do, especially in the evening. Alright, well, I'm going to go get a tool and get my white squashes out of the compost pile, because they're better tender. Pink bachelor buttons, so cute, but they just are so small and spindly. I think I would have to plant like 40 seeds in a bucket for them to look nice and full. I don't know. So I'm sure I'll make another video after I have my pink poultry palace built over there. It's going to be cool. And they can help me mow down some stuff. So, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, you deserve a coffee. Go get you one. Okay.